What's going on, everybody? It's Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of Inside Scoop with my man Chris Masters. We're going to be talking about the 2007 Royal Rumble. How are you, and how in the world did you get that awesome PlayStation shirt?
Hey, man, all you got to do is swing by Target. They got some nice retro shirts, and
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
this is one of them, man.
Nice. I'll
I
keep
got
that in
they
mind.
actually had a WrestleMania 6 one too, which was pretty cool. And what else did they have? Tupac and Biggie.
Okay.
Got some good stuff. Check out your local Target.
Yes, I will go there because that PlayStation shirt's really cool. I got some really cool shirts from Walmart before too, like that's kind of like that. I got like a Foghorn Leghorn, a Popeye, some fun stuff like that. So 2007 Royal Rumble, man. So unfortunately, you were only there in the Royal Rumble for about 3.5 minutes. And it's one of those things that it was about half of the time that you were in the 2006 Royal Rumble. Now, here's the thing: I'm interested to know how was your overall perception in the WWE in 2007? I know when you came in 2005, they wanted to push you to the moon. You came out with some really cool entrances where you had the cape on type deal. And how were you just overall in 2007 from your standards?
Well, you could tell just if you trace back to around that time that I'd probably fallen out of favor with management a little bit. That might be one reason for that. And also, if you look at what happened not too long after that, it was Bobby Lashley broke the master lock, leading to the whole Donald Trump, Vince McMahon WrestleMania angle that came up that year. So, I think there's no question at that point, that company can be hot and can be cold at certain points, and the boss can be hot and cold towards you at certain points. And I don't think it doesn't mean you can't get hot again, but it is difficult, once they've kind of gone cold on you. And so I think that was kind of where I was at that point a little bit. It wasn't like I couldn't have dug myself out of it, but yeah, it was probably on a decline.
Yeah. What's the rhyme or reason to that? I mean, I know that, Vince has this like, I really want to do something with him or her. And then all of a sudden, just at a drop of a hat, you come in and then just, hey, you're kind of jobbing out to someone who he wants to know, who he wants to build up now. What's really the rhyme or reason for that? Do you as a superstar just kind of come in, if you're not like the top guy, do you come in kind of having that fear that this will be the day, this will be the Raw or SmackDown where I'll start my decline?
You don't necessarily know that going in, but I think it's just as simple as, like, for example, Vince might be a fan of you one week, and then he might, get kind of sick of you the next week, or what was funny to him one week might not be funny the next week. And it kind of changes like that. But, and, that's why they always talk in wrestling about, they talk about evolving and changing with the time. And I think that kind of coincides with sometimes how you've got to be, or at least, definitely in WWE in terms of if the company or management or the boss himself has gotten cold on you, you might need to figure out what you can do to either change yourself or update or, something to kind of get hot again.
Now, did you have anything in mind as far as, getting hot again? I know we've talked plenty of times before, and I was talking about how I really enjoyed your babyface run toward the latter part of your career. You had a lot of times on what was kind of like the main event, I think it was, that you were wrestling a lot on main event. And you were having those times as a babyface. I really liked it, and you were talking to me before how you kind of wanted to really kind of evolve that character a little bit more. It really gave you some opportunity to really be competitive in the ring. Was that some type of a pitch that you have for Vince, that you just kind of wanted to do that?
Well, yeah, I mean, two completely different points in my career personally. Like, we're talking about 2007 and the Royal Rumble time, and like what you're referring to was much later, around 2010, 2011, when I wasn't getting a push. And that was my second outing with WWE. The second time I got hired, I didn't have the push I had from the previous run, obviously. But, in my mind, I just wanted to do, I'd heard the criticisms of the fans and the internet in terms of me being just a body and not much of a workhorse in the ring, or not the best in-ring guy. So, I made it kind of my mission that even if they weren't going to push me and feature me or anything like that, that I was going to do everything I can to just put on the best possible match that I could every night, and really learn the art of what we do with pro wrestling, and all the little details and whatnot. And so I really spent that time you're talking about just kind of honing my craft and really trying to be the best in-ring worker I possibly can. I didn't want to keep hearing that from fans, because I grew up as a wrestling fan since I was a little kid. And I myself, even after a certain point, really started recognizing like how much, I loved Hogan and the Warrior when I was young, for sure. But then as time went on, I started really enjoy watching like the Bret the Hitman Harts, the Kurt Hennings, and, Shawn Michaels, of course. And so, I know what it meant as a wrestling fan, and as you grow older, to see, not just, all the, not all the, just the, like the Ultimate Warriors and stuff like that, but the guys who could go out there and really put on a 5-star match and just really, close a show out the right way and put on just, a terrific match.
Yeah.